We're here today with Ken Edwards and of Maple View Farms and Dave Ziegler with Redline Equipment out of Bellevue, Ohio. And Ken is our 2023 wheat yield contest winner, and you can see above him the yield this year, 169.4. Ken, you want to tell us a little bit about your farm operation?
Well, we're about a 5,000 acre farm, and we're all international. Makes this guy happy.
Yeah.
And we have total, me and my dad farm together, and then we have 3 full-time guys now, and we have another part-time guy, and then we have some other help that helps in the fall.
Got a sludge business too?
Oh yeah, we got a sludge business too.
Okay.
That helps out the wheat yield a little bit. We got about 500 acres of wheat.
Okay.
So, and usually we put it on our stony ground that doesn't produce very, good other crops or anything. So but we do put some on some better productive ground, and that's obviously the ones that we put in the wheat yield contest. But yeah, we tried some new things this year with this Palisade product that stunked it a little bit, and I thought I screwed everything up because we didn't get rain for 20 days, or 20 some days, whatever. And we got some rain at the right time, and with a little bit extra nitrogen on there, it didn't fall down or anything, so I've never seen that good of wheat not laying on the ground. So that really helped that out. But yeah, we just been trying different products, like Ag Explorer. We tried some stuff through them last year on our higher yielding stuff. We had over 300 bushel corn in that contest, and then we had that 169 bushel wheat in that contest as well. So between Nutrient and Ag Explorer and Brian Sartorius, so we've been able to get some pretty high yields.
I was telling you earlier, the last couple years, I know we've been doing this. I think it's our 4th year, and the yields have been in the 120 to 130 range on the yield contest. And when Brad Moffitt sent me the email saying, I thought it was a typo. It was about 30 bushel higher than what it used to be. And then when we were getting ready to get the seed tender ordered and working through Dave at Redline, Dave, you were telling me the story about how you entered the yield contest this year.
Yeah, I entered my own field this year, and mine went, I think, 137, and I thought, oh man, I got a chance to win this. And then I found out he blew me away by 30 bushel.
Yeah.
All the wheat yields in this area were way high.
Yeah.
It wasn't just one here and there, but everybody had great wheat, just off the charts.
It was 2 years ago. It was the first time that Brian entered us in, and at the time with weather coming and stuff, we didn't stop. It was like 2 years ago. We were like, I don't have time for this. I'm not going to stop and measure and do all that stuff. And then we saw what the wheat yield was, and I saw the field that I was in, and that field averaged more than what the winter was that year. So I'm like, we're going to take time next year.
Yeah.
And then last year we were runners up with 140 something, and then this year was just, like I said, everybody had great wheat.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was from all the smoke from last year, giving extra pollution
I don't know.
in the air.
I'd like to know the answer, but all the stars aligned and the weather was perfect. I guess I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, it surprised everybody.
And typically Ohio is not known to be a wheat state.
No.
When you think wheat, everybody thinks of the plains. They think of west, but we can raise some good wheat in Ohio.
Yeah.
And the yield contest, every year we see that. Yeah, you can raise some good wheat in Ohio. Now, do you market your straw from the wheat also then, or?
Yeah. I big bale most of our straw.
Okay.
And I got a guy out eastern Ohio. He's got a bunch of head cattle. He's big milking, and we take all our straw out to him.
Okay.
So it's one of my dad's buddies that he's known for years, and so it's a good market.
So you market for your wheat, you got to market for your straw, and then replenish some of the organic material with some of the sludge, possibly, or?
We still haul out of the city of Norwalk for sludge.
Okay.
And then we haul out of Bungie, the bean plant over there. So the city of Norwalk, that sludge is good sludge, and that's where we get a lot of nutrients out of that.
Okay.
Nutrients out of that.
How many years have you guys been in operation?
Maple View Farms was established in 1953.
Okay.
My grandpa and my dad established it then. It was before that. It was actually my grandpa Bragg's, which would be my grandma's dad. was the first one that had it, but it wasn't Mapleview Farms then. They established Mapleview Farms with my grandpa and my dad.
Okay.
So however many years that is, from 53 till now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're fourth generation then?
Yeah, third generation Mapleview Farms, or fourth generation farmer then.
Okay.
So,
And we see a lot of that. There's a lot of in the farming business. It's not. Everybody thinks the big farmers, you know, the bigger the farmers, the more corporate it is. But most of the larger farms are still family owned.
Yeah.
And
good.
you know, J&M being family owned, you know, we're third generation, and you were talking earlier, quite a few J&M products that you've been farming with. So what are you using besides the seed tender, and there's another seed tender right over there that you've got on a semi trailer, a C450, and grain carts.
grain carts, we have two 1,300 bushel grain carts, J&M, of course, on tracks. And actually, yeah, we're replacing the seed tender with almost the exact same seed tender, but some upgrades on it. We're looking forward to using that.
Okay.
Got a couple header carts for our McDonald heads,
Yep.
and our corn heads, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have 4 header carts of J&M then.
And we were talking earlier, we need to work on him a little bit on applicators.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That'd be the next thing. We don't have very many John Deere things around here, but one of them's a 28 applicator, and if we upgrade, it'll probably go into a J&M.
Okay. Thanks for working with us. Congratulations, Kent, and
Thank you.
and Dave. Thanks for working with us.